we go. And I got a text message. Crap, I never opened my Epic pen.
Oh, rip.
Ugh. Alright. Just this a tad. Make sure I pull this up. Alrighty then. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another severe weather coverage live stream on the Royal and Wire 54 channel. So I have to say, after the video I made the other day, it feels rather good to say that again. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. We have a couple different areas of severe weather potential today, so I'll bring this up here. So firstly, we have a giant slight over portions of the southeast, particularly in areas like New Orleans, Little Rock, Meridian, Mississippi, all the way through Fort Polk, even getting towards the Shreveport area. So over there you have a threat for some damaging winds, some large hail as well on the in the western half of the risk, as well as the threat for a few tornadoes spanning up and down into Little Rock down through Mobile and surrounding. And then further up into the plains, you actually have a 30% hatch risk for damaging winds today, as there is a little storm line expected to develop and progress east as we get into the later night hours. So, a few things to cover today, and we will bear that in mind throughout the majority of the afternoon. In addition to the wind, there is an expected chance of hail, large hail, up to about 1.5 inches is what I was seeing, and a 2% chance of tornadoes on the western side of that risk as well. So welcome one, welcome all. Appreciate y'all stopping by. This is a day that I feel actually might be a little bit more under the radar, at least as of this current moment, because the threat for smaller cells, more isolated cells, is becoming more and more apparent in the southeast, and I think there's a chance that we might end up seeing, I don't have a new frame in a little bit here, I think there's a good chance that we might end up seeing a few tornadoes spanning up and down the risk area. So, just gonna bear that in mind throughout the day. My thing is not updating.
I mean, is your GR2 not updating?
At Fort Polk, my last frame is from 1859. Just want to make sure that's not fault. No, it's not. We got 1 inch hail north of Fort Morgan now in Colorado.
Fort Morgan.
Fort Morgan, yes.
Fort Morgan, yes.
Really, storm's just blowing up along this outflow boundary, and I will actually switch over to velocities briefly here so y'all can see. You see the little line of velocities expanding out in front of the main line of storms. That is the boundary that these storms are going to be forming along today, and as you guys can see, it's progressing east, and there are storms developing along it.
Just Dante said he's radar scope.
What's radar scope?
What is radar scope?
Oh, no, it updated now.
Did it actually take that long to get a scan?
I now have 19:05:18, so that's still a couple minutes ago.
Is it better than, you know? Gotta love it.
Alright. Yo, most of these storms are hooking in Louisiana.
Left.
No? Louisiana. Ooh.
Yeah. Let's see, hook nature number 1 here. In fact, a little bit of 1 here. And once these cells start to separate and form a little bit of isolation between each other, that's when we're going to see the tornado threat ramp up. I just want to make sure I can hear that. Alright. Storm starting to form along I-25 in Colorado. I'm beginning to think that this boundary, that there's 2 separate ones.
I want to take a look at surface odds.
Because there's storms exploding to the north-ish. Crap. I think that actually might just be the dry line. No, it's not. Dry line's further west. East. Dry line's setting up like along here. Triple point.
Triple point?
Tad.
Add one.
Wow, the surface obs in frickin' Colorado are awful.
They kind of are, but those are a while ago, so.
Hey, yeah, dude. Ops don't really tell the full story. Colorado Magic. Come on.
Yeah, we know. And the freaking mothership.
Yeah, motherships will blow up.
That was hot. That was
I know.
very hot.
Sexy mothership and a half.
Dodge City area forecast discussion. I want to see if they have a short term. Yes, they do.
Day 2 fire outlook is out.
Much higher confidence of a strong thunderstorm complex organizing over northeast Colorado, northwest Kansas by 7 to 8 p.m. this evening. Various CAMs, HRRR, and 12Z NAM all agree impacts from this MCS will be greatest along, especially north of K96 this evening. Given the linear nature of upscale growth expected along surging cold front, severe and damaging wind gusts will be the primary threat this evening. Wind gusts of 60 to 70 are probable and coordinated with the SPCs about upgraded severe wind probabilities, 30% enhanced. Wind gusts of 70 to 80 are possible from the organized bow echo along the I-70 corridor.
That seems fun.
Yeah,
that seemed.
surprise derecho time. Let's go.
I mean, I guess you can call it surprise.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise, in my opinion.
I don't know if you would want to call it a fully surprise since the model.
Well, it's definitely not a
started
full
changing.
surprise, but
Yeah, because the model started to show it a couple hours ago. So,
yeah.
but it's a pretty recent surprise. We can tell you that much.
Mm.
Models weren't showing this a couple of hours ago,
Yeah.
to say the least.
For y'all on stream looking, hook over here, 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 hook over here. Everything is wrapping.
I love wrapping up.
And just because it has a hook doesn't mean it's going to go tornadic.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not, but
it's-
it means that it can gain some better structure if it separates, but it socially distancing.
Yeah, if it socially distances itself from other cells.
What's happening tomorrow for Southern Illinois, Western Kentucky? I actually can take a look at that because we have some time. Significant weather advisory for northwestern El Paso County. That will be through 1:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. If I just take a look here, and 1:10 Doppler radar is tracking a strong thunderstorm over Glen Eagle, 14 miles north of Colorado Springs, moving northeast to 20. Half-inch hail and wind gusts to 50 possible with the storm. I believe that, yes, it is this. Glen Eagle is here, and it might actually be developing some sort of inflow. Doubt that would be any organized rotation, at least at the moment, but here's Glen Eagle. This is hanging off towards the general north and east. This will be passing north of Black Forest, heading up towards the Elbert area along State Route 83 and Hogden Road in Black Forest. So if you guys in that area, monitor the weather, and find some sort of shelter when the time comes for the storm to approach your area. Has Denver released anything on that 1-inch hail thing?
No.
Area forecast discussion report. Have they really not? No, they haven't.
No.
Great. Is that Denver actually, or is that Cheyenne? Hold up. Denver.
Spelling. Can't even spell enhance right, but whatever.
Birmingham area forecast discussion.
Why is it so cloudy? It's like,
Yeah, it's very cloudy. So.
gotta love some day 3 magic. Why do I always gotta be in a sleigh, bro? Can you just calm down?
Noonan
Noonan
2.0.
Bro, I'm so... Do not say that, bro. I don't think you guys realize how much devastation I was in once I saw a tornado hit my town.
Thank
You don't
God
know.
it did not hit you.
No, but you don't, you know, it's so much more surreal once you see the damage, and you can be like, oh, you can make fun of it, you know, online, but when you actually see it in person, it cripples you.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you already here see the
Like-
inflow into the storm by Glen Eagle. Say that again, Dominic. Go ahead.
Oh, there. Like, just for example, if a tornado would come through your area, it would only be like weak, but you know, even just to see a little bit of damage would hurt you.
Here's the thing, realistically, even though New Jersey doesn't get anything, most typically, we're so populous that we're screwed if anything happens. So,
Yeah, you guys aren't spread out like most cities in the South are. You guys are all like jumbled up. So if it hits like a, let's say like a,
oh good
go down a dark alley.
Jesus. Mesoscale
You go down
discussion concerning Watch 124. So we're gonna take a look at that, and then for
Oh, my ears.
and then for whoever was, yeah, there you go. Butters. And then for whoever was asking about Southern Illinois, Western Kentucky, I will do some forecasting on that. Severe wind and marginally severe hail remain possible. Severe wind and marginally severe hail threat may resume. It never started as thunderstorms spread east across the eastern Colorado plains. Thunderstorm coverage has gradually been increasing along and just behind of an eastern moving composite outflow boundary. The most pronounced recent development has been across Morgan to far eastern Adams and Arapahoe counties, and separately to the southwest within the upslope regime across western El Paso County. The downstream air masses warmed through the 70s and low 80s. Great.
Do you say regime, Morgan?
Regime, yeah.
Yeah. Did you meant to say region?
No, regime.
Is that actually a word, or are you just making this up because you
No, that's literally what it. That's literally what it said. Welcome back, dude. Appreciate it. Feels good to be here.
How did they spell it?
regime.
I thought region.
That's regime.
That's regime.
I'm from the Northeast. Leave me alone.
My God, Morgan, you are.
Look, wait. Look in YouTube. Look in the YouTube chat. middle of it. Upslope regime. That's what I say.
It's regime.
I'm not supposed to say regime.
And that's not even the right wording, right?
No,
I don't know.
It's supposed to be
region, Denver
right?
did something. Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for Adams, Logan, Morgan, Washington counties. That will be in effect until 1:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. My assumption is this for this storm that has weakened at this point. But, oh no, it's for a big air. It's just for the entire storm line. Sweet.
Oh, yeah, when you're too lazy to actually issue separate warnings.
Yeah. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 5 miles north of Antelope Springs to 7 miles north of Cottonwood Valley, or along a line extending from 18 miles north of Fort Morgan to 33 miles north of Lehman, moving east at 25. This is for 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail per radar indication. Locations impacted include Fort Morgan, Brush, Marino, Hill Rose, Gary, Prewitt Reservoir, Shamrock, Antelope Springs, 12 Mile Corner, Adena School, Woodland School, Linden, Snyder, Midway, Last Chance, Woodrow, and Atwood. So if you guys are in that area, you need to be very weather aware, as there are some significant hailstones up and along this line. At least there were. So just bear that in mind if you guys happen to reside east of Fort Morgan along State Route 71, basically between Last Chance up through about Stoneham, Willard, that area. Really just be weather aware, and once the storms get to you, take your proper precautions. Let's get some timings out for you guys, and I'll use one of the storms that are in the main area of the line just so you can get the best perspective on where the storms are going in a general sense. These storms are moving relatively slowly as they are exploding along the outflow boundary, currently progressing east. So this is impacting Fort Morgan as we speak. This is going to be impacting the Brush area within the next 10 to 15 minutes, maybe even longer, depending on if these storms decide to slow down. This will be paralleling, at least the storm up by Fort Morgan will be paralleling United States Route 34 as well as Interstate Route 76 until it turns up to the north and east. But Brush in about 15, areas south of Hill Rose along United States Route 34 in about 30. Woodrow also in about 30. Last Chance in about 30, give or take. Areas like Marino south of that, really just going up and down that latitude line. Linden in about 45, and Akron in areas along State Route, that is State Route 63. Up towards Anton, up through Atwood in about an hour, give or take, until these storms unless these storms just decide to die.
Alright. Okay, Morgan. I had an idea.
What?
An epiphany, if you would, Will.
Epiphany?
So, when you get, if we get a lull in the weather soon, you should, try to break down the soundings, to help people understand. Be a little bit more, in the meteorological sense.
Hey, Hey Butters, you want to look at Pueblo
radar?
Pueblo radar. Look at reflectivities and velocities then.
Oh no! Wait, which radar?
Severe thunderstorm warning for El Paso County. 1-inch hail. That will be in effect until 1:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. That's the cell that I was actually just mentioning. That has DBZs of 69.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
Funny number.
Nice. Also, that Glen Eagle storm actually seems to be getting some inflow and potentially may start to rotate soon enough. Air Force Academy, El Paso County, Colorado reports penny-sized hail. That is 3/4 of an inch sized hail. Actually, you know what? For that person, I believe your name was Zach, if I recall correctly. You were asking about Illinois and Western Kentucky. I will go over that when the 18ZH runs, because that would be the best, the most latest standpoint that we can get on it. I also want to look at what happens with this mini derecho complex later. Is the HRRR still showing that? Oh my goodness gracious.
Is HRRR actually that bad?
It's showing initial supercells that form into a derecho complex.
Or we could have a MCS, you know, as a system.
That is another option. Another penny-sized hail report coming out of Black Forest. And Air Force Base reports hail. And the hail is actually growing in size pretty quickly. So, again, if you guys, I'll actually just go over this really quickly. Colorado Springs, Statmore, Fort Carson, Cimarron Hills, up by Falcon, Ellicott, areas that are paralleling to the south and east United States Route 24, going along State Route 94 as you get towards Ellicott, going up towards Peyton, which is the intersection, which is actually just the turn in State Route, United States Route 24. Let's get some timings out for you guys. This is going through the actually heartland of Colorado Springs as we speak. In fact, it has already really passed the area towards the south and the east. This is another relatively slow-moving storm as this is along a boundary of its own. This is going to be heading off towards areas to the south of Cimarron Hills in about 15 minutes. That would include Mark Scheffel Avenue, State Route 94, really a bunch of smaller roads in around west of Colorado Springs. So this is past at this point in Interstate Route 25, heading off towards the north and east area in a generally slow fashion. But once this gets past areas south of Cimarron Hills, you're really not going to be talking about a whole lot of areas impacted, as then you just really get into a lot of open farmland. Looks like a lot of fracking, if you will. Maybe some homes. Looks like a mixed bag. Huh?
I said the oil wells hit by tornado.
Oh, yes.
Headline.
Yeah. So south of Falcon and about 30 areas to the north and west of Ellicott in about 50 minutes to an hour, give or take. So if you guys in these areas, be very weather aware, and when the storms get to you guys, take your proper precautions, get into some sort of sturdy structures. This is warned for hail, and you do not want to be stuck out in that. Keep getting a bunch of hail reports now. Colorado Springs. Let's check back up on the storms by Fort Morgan here, and they seem to be getting a tad more gusty, less so hail cores at this point. But still, some general storms still starting to implode along the boundary. So areas to the west that would include Brush, Hill Rose, down south to Last Chance, Linden, Woodrow, up by Marino. Areas like that still need to be weather aware, considering that this is, considering that these storms are developing along the outflow boundary, could strengthen relatively quickly. However, these storms do not look as pronounced as they once were. Do I even have Cheyenne's IM bot open? No, I don't, nor do I think I will need it, at least not for right now. The inflow notch literally detached from the Black Forest storm. Actually, no, it didn't. It's developing again. I actually want to take a 3D here of this particular Black Forest storm. If that's the Black Forest storm, then bleh. Either that or I just need to tone it down a little bit. Grunge. Grunge.
Oopsies. We don't talk about that.
When did Andrew say he was getting back?
Well, no, we said we want to eat.
Hold up. Scroll up. I'll be back at 2:30 p.m. So he'll be back soon. All right, nice. So this would be where the inflow notch is, chat, like right in here. That looks pretty awful if you ask me. I'll wait for another few frames. This one looks better. That one looks like grunge.
Morgan, I will send you a tweet. Beautiful storm structure.
These storms are developing. Very cool. Ooh. That's the Colorado Springs storm?
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is the Colorado Springs storm. Let me check. Yeah, that is the Colorado Springs storm.
So this is from at Hunter Rider on Twitter. You guys can see the storm's tops actually starting to implode rather high. I'll switch back to radar briefly because I want to see. Echo tops say mid 30,000s. Generally speaking.
Shabby.
Yeah. But yeah, generally talking, the storm structure is actually starting to get relatively good. It is rather elevated, so you guys can see the base of the storm is rather high up. Not really as low to the ground as we would expect for... Obviously, it is Colorado, so we're not really expecting tornado development.
Land spouts.
Land spouts, yeah, why not?
Colorado's just a land spout.
It legit is just land spout.
Yo, but we gotta explain what the difference between a tornado and land spout is, because some people are gonna think they're the same thing.
Yeah. Land spouts are very weak tornadoes. Like weaker than...
Relatively speaking, they're usually from a non-supercellular storm.
Strong land spout is probably like, what, EF1, EF2? Like tornado-wise?
EFO, EF1.
I'm not an expertise on land
Land
spouts.
spouts are not as strong as tornadoes.
No.
But land spouts, you know, in the right environment can become pretty nice. They provide good storm structure.
We're always LP. Very nice.
Well,
Yes.
yes.
Colorado magic, baby. How we do it.
Nickel Hail reported in Black Forest, so that's with the storm north of the severe here.
The conditions for these storms aren't the greatest in Colorado.
No, they're not.
But they're far and away anyways.
Yeah. It's the Rockies. There's some weird, what's the word I'm looking for? Atmospheric conditions.
Low pressure love to form off the Rockies. Wind goes up, it twirls, and we become low pressure.
Wind goes up, it twirls.
Hey, Morgan, you saw your
Rockies
chat, right?
turned into low pressure.
Say again?
Oh, you saw someone in your YouTube chat said they're gonna be chasing that Illinois event tomorrow.
Yes, I did. I will be getting to that in 1 second. So, I'm just gonna go through chat really quickly. What are all the severe weather outlooks? There is an enhanced risk today for areas of Kansas, and a slight risk for the majority of the day. Hold up, let me just get this up again because I can. So, enhanced today for Kansas, slight for the southeast. Areas like Fort Polk, New Orleans, getting up towards Little Rock, getting towards Meridian. And then a small small corridor in Kansas for significant damaging wind gusts possible this evening. Severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for El Paso County, Colorado. Golf ball sized hail that will be in effect until 1:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Significant weather advisory for southwestern Sumter County. That is Birmingham, Alabama's jurisdiction. That will be until 3:15 Central Time. Ow. There's your corridor for significant damaging wind gusts. It's a very small corridor, really only containing a big area. That would be Hays, Kansas. But I guess we'll see what happens with it today. Alright. Alrighty. Oh, jeez. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 1:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for central El Paso County. At 1:30, a severe thunderstorm was located over southeastern Colorado Springs, moving northeast 20 golf ball-sized hail per trained spotters. So locations in back include southeastern Colorado Springs, Fountain, Ellicott, Shriver Air Force Base, Peterson Air Force Base, Falcon Security Wide Field, and Cimarron Hills. That's golf ball, not baseball. I thought I heard you say baseball. It's not.
I was like, what, baseball?
No.
Baseball's a lot bigger than golf ball.
Yes. It's like, what?
Up there you go. Peterson Air Force Base train spotter reports hail of golf ball sized. So that was just a minute ago, actually. The report coming in. So there you go. Golf ball sized hail heading up towards areas of Ellicott. Falcon will likely be out of it, truth be told. They're not getting the most precip. Really, this little area between State Route 94, Mark Scheffel Road, and along that little corridor to the east of Mark Scheffel Road and south of 94, really just in around this area. That's really where the hail core threat is going to be for the remainder of this. So if you guys are in that area, you need to take proper precautions. Get inside some sort of building to protect yourself from the hail. Some sort of building. We're starting to get some inflow into this storm, actually. Yeah.
We have a TED Talk now, I guess.
He was listening to a TED Talk?
I don't know, it's mine in chat, so great, thanks for the TED Talk. I'm very confused.
Thanks for the TED Talk.
Yes, I make TED Talks. I just joined. Where is this is particularly this at least what we're having. What we're dealing with right now is in Colorado. Later this afternoon, we're going to be talking about areas of the southeast potentially having some severe weather potential, and then back up here. Good day to convective. I will momentarily. Landspouts form from ambient vorticity being stretched vertically into the updraft, forming through a non-mesocyclonic means. Yeah, it really forms, and that's why they mainly happen in the plains as well.
Yeah, day 2 is a slight risk for the northeast.
Okay, did they issue a new guide? There's no new. I don't think there's no new day 2 until.
No, not new day 2.
What is this shape? What is this shape?
Oh no, straight total graphs.
Hazardous weather outlook, Goodland, Kansas.
That's pretty nice.
I actually want to see what this says. Hold up. A severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for Kit Carson, Cheyenne, and Yuma counties in Colorado. There is a risk of severe thunderstorms from late this afternoon to the evening as storms move off the front range of Colorado and continue across the plains of Nebraska and Kansas. Large hail and damaging wind are primary threats, along with locally heavy rainfall that could lead to flash flooding this evening. An isolated tornado also possible. That's nothing surprising. So tomorrow we're actually talking about a 5% tornado probability across, there it is, that portion of western Kentucky, southern Illinois that Zach was talking about. Let me pull up the model runs as it is run through this point so we can take a look at what we could be expecting tomorrow.
What's a
Red
J-shaped photograph?
J-shaped photograph.
I
Really?
don't know.
Not
Oh, wait, is Capo actually, is that actually? Oh, it is.
What?
uh,
Send it in the YouTube chat.
Hold on.
So tomorrow, take a look. So there's your discrete cells this evening, going towards 5, 6, 7 p.m. Those will be capable, in my opinion, of producing a few tornadoes going up towards areas north of Jackson. As you push along, what is tomorrow's risk for?
What is tomorrow's risk for?
What?
Don't really ask me.
What?
Yeah. It's really more of Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, but to be honest.
The only thing I see is over here. There isn't
Right
anything
there.
that develops.
Did the H-ball kill it? Question mark?
Hold up. Need this to load.
Bray said it's overnight.
That's understandable. Bray should join the VC, honestly, and be more helpful. It is overnight. If it's overnight, Zach, I would not recommend chasing.
Oh, I still chase it.
I advise against that. And I'm an idiot.
Well, I'm still gonna chase it, Morgan, so have fun.
Severe thunderstorm warning for 60 miles per hour wind gusts and ping pong ball sized hail for El Paso County. That will be till 2 Mountain. So these storms are just continuing. Oh, it shifted directions. Nice. So they are now warning it for wind as well, and you guys can see here some inflow actually into the storm. So at this point, the storm just seems to be having a whale of a time. So severe warning for southeastern El Paso County. That'll be till through 2 Mountain. Severe thunderstorm was located in your security wide fields, 12 miles southeast of Colorado Springs, moving east at 20. So this is for ping pong ball sized hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts per radar indication. Southeastern Colorado Springs, Fountain, Hanover, Ellicott, Schriever Air Force Base, Security Wide Field, and Cimarron Hills are directly impacted. So if you guys are in that area, that would be south of State Route 94. There really isn't a lot of area in this severe thunderstorm warning. If I take this off here, it's a lot of open area. And some sort of production area over here. But really, Fountain is the main area impacted by this. So if you guys are in that area, just monitor the weather. Fountain, it really is past at this point. What the heck?
Don't ask.
Whomst is
No.
that?
No, guys, we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, just continue on as normal. I'm definitely not playing this show.
I'm not
over.
mad, I'm just disappointed. This outflow boundary is still surging east.
That's fun.
Oh, hey, whoa! Don't let that.
Also got a
reflectivity
band of
map
showers
fool
starting to
you.
materialize, so this could end up being a line of storms that we'll be talking about heading up towards areas north of Fort Morgan, Hill Rose, particularly Raymer, Marino, Sterling. Bear that in mind. Okay, hold up. Cheyenne, I need to pull this up. Site, select,
So.
Cheyenne. Severe thunderstorm warning for Adams, Logan, Morgan, and Washington will expire at 1:45. So they obviously seem to think at this point that the severe threat has diminished. And I can't blame them. It doesn't look like it's that defined at this point. So I'll just drop back to this. Yeah, it's an overnight risk, and quite frankly, the main risk areas seems to be in areas of Oklahoma, into the areas of northern Arkansas, southern Missouri. That's a Boeing segment. Okay. So, whether or not you chase that, that's up to you, but I don't know if that's worth your time. Okay. Jesus. Tomorrow looks bonkers. What is this? Now let's look at thermos. Holy surface low. 5,000 cape. Nice. Grungy ass sounding. That corridor is going to be interesting to watch. Storm Central, count to 8, it's sweet. And we're going to look at the storm north of KPOE might be doing something. Alright, let's take a look. North of KPOE. Yeah, that has been looking relatively interesting for the past few scans. This little cell down here is starting to hook, and that's cute. Yeah, it might. It's too close to the radar for me to really gauge anything as to what's going on with it, but looks relatively interesting. Don't let that reflectivity map fool you in Illinois, Missouri. Weak overall, mid-level capping is the range. Is in the range to promote development. However, most of it parallels the front, promoting linear event. Yeah, it's really not going to be anything too tornadic down there. I don't think. I think the main tornadic threat will be in areas of Oklahoma and Texas, because that's where the cells initially. That's where the cells initially develop and really start to blossom, so to speak. Just briefly look at energy helicity index, and then I'm going to drop back to like actual surface conditions that isn't CAPE and stuff like that. Yeah, so later this evening there is actually the promoted threat freak the capping. You have a lot of helicity and stuff like that could be damaging wind risk down there with isolated showers that develop. Tomorrow you start to see some sort of stationary boundary develop north of the cold front. Or, sorry, north of the pressure. And that's not horrible, but tomorrow is strange. I really don't know what to think of it, and truth be told, I don't know how much time I'll have to cover it. The next time I would likely be able to stream is Tuesday. Minus the capping, this isn't horrible. It's contam, but people were telling me also that the 4th looks like an outbreak for whatever reason. I don't think so. I think the 3K is honestly overdoing it a fair bit, which is rather typical. Huh?
Can't wait for the HRR to go super cell printer.
Oh my god. Here, I'll take a look at my info one off. Hold on. Storm Chaser, Fort Morgan Airport, quarter-size tail. Oh, that's up with these storms in the northern half of Colorado. Huh. I also want to check Cheyenne because there looks to be isolated storm developments. Sweet. There was also 1-inch hail north of Sydney a minute ago in Nebraska. Sweet. Let's drop back to this. Okay, this is starting to ramp up a little bit. Ow! Jesus! Oh, my ears!
Wait, I knew day 1, excuse me?
Ow.
Hey, what did they do on day 1?
Enhanced?
This is still probably enhanced. What did they do to it, though? My ear. That
My
hurt.
ears, my right ear is ringing. Ow. For those on stream, I apologize. That was painful.
Main change to the
Look by
Quebec
Weld,
outlook
Kersey,
20Z
Colorado.
is
Where is Kersey?
Oh, they removed the marginal risk area from eastern Texas.
Eh.
Yeah, that's what they did from eastern Texas. Low level jet is veered as the mid upper level shortwave trough ejection northeastward, resulting.
All right, give me a second, chat. I'm
Ground
gonna look at this new outlook. Just bear with me.
Connection. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Otherwise, no changes were made to the risk categories further northwest across Colorado and Kansas, and the previous outlook philosophy remains unchanged. Lightman, 050224.
Is it me or did they just expand like the
No.
5%?
No,
They did
they just removed the marginal from eastern Texas.
Well, yeah, because
All
the
legit-
threat has
all-
progressed.
That's
Any
what it-
threat
all
that
they
was
have
there
done.
has progressed.
Their reasoning is because of low level jet sphere. That's Lightman's reasoning.
The warm front is continuing to advect. No update on tornado probs. No update on hail probs. Still sig wind.
Big wind.
I honestly think by 1Z they could do to expand it further south, depending on if that HRRR output that it has verifies. Could somebody explain to me where Kersey, Kansas is? Severe threat beginning now. Antonio and Dixie expect to begin in 2 hours. Oh, you're talking to Antonio, yeah. I am about moment. I know, right? I'm gonna stream the event tomorrow night because I have personal things I have to take care of. Have you down by Gil Call? Inflow. Alright. Wow, this storm has imploded over the past few frames. Holy. And there's showers that have an inflow notch.
Very nice.
Nickel hail. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for El Paso County. 60 miles per hour wind gusts and at this point $half size. So that will be in effect until a sec. I'm trying to do multiple things. 2 mountain. So you're like 10 minutes on that. Kersey is east of Loveland. So hold up. Oh, back there. Yeah, that's with those showers. A. Alright, y'all. Baby cell watch for areas northeast of Denver.
Baby self do 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 do.
Yeah, northeast of Denver. There is south of Prospect Valley along State Route 79. Gosh. Sinus says.
And they say the further north you live, like the worse it gets for allergies.
Yeah. We have more trees. Actually, Dixie, I think, wins the tree war, truth be told. Yo, Morgan, long time no see. Indeed. Models will look. There's some more tornadoes down here happening along, around Wiggins, northeast Colorado, yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that, actually. Drop back. Dick. We want the 18Z NAM runs, please. Now you feel how you're moving. I'm hanging in there. Here nor there, really, basically given on any different day. So just pushing along. These soundings just seem like grunge. I may be a broken record at this point, but Tuesday just is not, like, doesn't visually appeal. Obviously, I'll give it, obviously I'll give it time, but you think that Springfield, Missouri will be an enhanced risk for tomorrow? Tomorrow, I don't think there will be an enhanced risk. Unless you're talking about areas of Texas, Oklahoma, I don't think there will be an enhanced. Alright, there's widespread 4,000 Cape, 3,000 Cape, so...
I'm just looking at day 3. Looks much better.
Jesus Christ.
Seriously, the terrain.
Train. Welcome to Jersey. I really finished this already. Sad. I have more coffee downstairs if I need later as well. Okay. Alright. Dixie, can you don't?
I told you AAA go Super Separator.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's the fact of...
Here, hold on.
I'm gonna look.
Have fun.
That's not supercells.
That's just funny, though.
That is not supercells. That is not supercells.
I mean, I'm pretty sure over in Louisiana there's some embedded stuff in the line. I'm positive. Look over there. But the AAA one's too funny.
Speaking of doing the funny, I want to see what the 3K has for the Derecho Complex later. Oh my god. Am I seeing this correct? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is
okay.
One
okay. Well,
that is one big MTX.
Well,
that's very nice.
HRWNSSL shows an pretty nasty. Yeah, okay, hold up. Damn it. That ain't even that bad. What about the FV3? The FV3 is me and Bray's favorite model. Okay.
Go to show Super Bowl in Texas.
Not really. Oh my god, yes it does.
Oh
my god. Okay. It shows one cell expanding from the panhandle of Texas all the way through Arkansas. Okay. Well,
Dude, I love the HRW. It loves Texas.
Dixie mom, excuse me, lol. I'm talking about day 2. Yes, I know.
The MCS basically initiated earlier than expected.
Today?
Yeah, like there's still some
There ain't no
chance for
MCS
some
yet.
action.
Well, there's not really MCS right now. Just sells fire.
Right in Colorado.
I know, but
That's just kind of convection. That's going to help the line later, but at least at the moment it ain't too big of a factor. Okay. For the sakes of funny, I want to look. What are the helicity tracks? Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Alright. If this is the corridor.
Oh my goodness.
If that's the corridor where you're talking about, then maybe. Yeah, there's potential. I honestly can't see them going too high with the risks, especially considering there isn't too much confidence in location. There's your 70 dew points. Widespread load have been 70s. Cool. Or gets into mid-upper. Area 4 gas discussion, Little Rock. Whew. Alright. Something just flew behind me. Sweet.
I love stuff flying.
I'll wait on the output. I'm home. Sweet, Andrew. Good. Also 18ZH triple R's pot. Sort of. Kind of indifferent about it. It's surface based, but it looks like wind. Looks linear. There's too much crap vection on Tuesday as well for really anything to blossom if we're talking about that. Ugh. Ooh.
What?
19ZH triple R shows discretes in Louisiana, Mississippi. Flash flood watch for Mississippi has been canceled. And I don't know why this is not severe warned.
Interesting.
Interesting. It is a funnel cloud.
Hey yo, what's poppin'? Andrew's here.
Jeez, that. Ugh.
What? Did I scare you?
Yeah, slightly.
Yes.
The 18Z HRRR is Pog.
Eh.
It's Pog for me.
I can't really get on board with it. There isn't agreement. And especially considering the fact that it all happens overnight, it's all linear.
I don't know. It's Pog for me.
I don't know.
Not saying for anybody
There's
else,
the
for me.
severe warning I wanted for Crowley, El Paso, Pueblo County,
crap.
Colorado.
Check the YouTube chat. Holy cow!
That's
That's over my
meh.
area.
That's meh. Nice lapse rates, but other than that, you don't have a lot of shear.
Super solids.
Don't get Mason's hopes up. Severe thunderstorm warning has been
Mason ain't getting
issued
jack.
for Crowley, El Paso, Pueblo. That'll be until 2:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time.
Welcome. Let Andrew surrender.
What is this warning box? Are they
I
expecting
don't know.
more
It's something your girlfriend drew.
Okay. Do they expect more storms to explode along about? Okay, these winds are kind of ridiculous. Remove that storm track at this point. Yeah, there is another boundary surging south. Okay. Sweet.
Kind of better sounding, Morgan. At least it doesn't have as much veer back with it, and the upper levels aren't as wonky. I'm probably going to be storm chasing tomorrow, so I'm making a target map to see where I want to go.
It's grunge.
Morgan, that's every Northeast event.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's grunge. I wouldn't waste your... And it's grunge and it's getting towards later at night, so I don't know if that's worth your time.
It's 22Z, that's not late at night at all. That's 5.
6, 5, yeah. At least the radar image you posted was from 23Z, and even there isn't anything happening. Alright, well, I would go over the severe warning, but there isn't anything impacted. So, the storm is south of Ellicott, heading towards the radar site for Pueblo, impacting Hanover and Truckton throughout the duration of the warning. This is through 2:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, so you got another 40 minutes on it. 60 miles per hour wind gust quarter size sail, and the storm does seem to be strengthening to an interesting degree, 72 dBZs. So, plus there seem to be more storms forming up and down the warning box because of that boundary. So, bear that in mind if you guys happen to reside in and around that area. Be prepared for some winds and hail, but it looks like a lot of open field.
Damaging wind is the main threat.
Yes.
Now, currently, large hail is the main threat, but winds will be the main threat.
It'll evolve to winds being the main threat.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think there is
a few tornadoes, scattered damaging wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour, and scattered up to 3 inches, and we could see an enhanced risk upgrade. Probably will, actually.
I doubt it.
What?
I doubt it.
You doubt it? Why?
There's not a whole lot of confidence as to where the main complex ends up going. It's at night and it's linear. There's a lot of uncertainty with that. I honestly think that if they wanted to find an area to put a 30 non-sig or 30 sig wind, You put it in a corridor, and here I'll zoom in on the slate. You put it in a corridor.
I think they're gonna
like
put it in like
here.
Northwest Arkansas and Oklahoma because that's where the most confidence is right now. The HRRR has been consistent in those areas as well.
Yeah, well, then there's some runs that show it expanding further east up through Memphis, yada yada. So I don't know.
Holy crap! I just
Um,
found a juice sounding that would be like a 10 hatch type thing in the chat. Northwest Arkansas.
Contam.
I just realized that. I'm gonna pick another sounding that's not Contam.
That Hodo is also a lot to be desired. I just have too much unconfidence in tomorrow.
I can see where you're coming from. You're more of a conservative forecaster usually,
Yes.
so I'm more aggressive, and my aggressiveness pays off a lot of the time, but sometimes it doesn't.
Okay. Well, I think Kansas's time has come, chat.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's later tonight. Wow.
Morgan flop a yawn moment.
Oh, there's some weak rotation in central Louisiana.
I'm
Can
gonna
my
go buy
phone
Morgan, have a good
shut
one. I might
up?
come back. Alright. Take care. Tuesday looks very bad. Tuesday looks here there. I can see where you're coming from if you say it's really
Tuesday
bad.
actually does look pretty bad.
Got
Tuesday,
some
there's
spotty
actually
hail,
positive
light,
stuff.
rain, northeast Denver. Yeah, I'd believe it. There's some stuff forming off the mountains.
Let me check what the new NAM 3
Trying to get some more storm development up by Akron as well.
There's more storm development? Oh, Paul.
Yeah. United States for 24, really. Ugh.
You're a
You're a.
This is a nice
I'm gonna
boundary,
get up- I'm gonna get up-
but
I'm gonna get up
jeez.
the chat more here and help you moderate stuff if that's okay. Probably would want it because
There
there's
isn't
like
a
70
whole
people
lot
in here.
right now, because stuff hasn't really fired yet. Storm is weak
Yeah, it's the main event.
Storm
is
is weak
20 minutes,
rotation
sorry if I
south of
interrupted you.
Winfield, Louisiana.
There's actually a rotation in, strengthening east of Alexandria. Inflow is a little bit stronger than it was.
Ooh,
the
there's a bit of a
last scan. It's
line
starting to get a bit
developing.
more of a- Yeah, there is a bit of a line that's expected to strengthen
Columbia.
throughout the night.
Oh, there is some weak rotation. Yeah, there are a couple spots of rotation here, so... let's just use this
Tomorrow
for
is like a
right now.
classic Midwest MCV setup. Like that setup we had in July. Remember that morning that produced a couple
Yeah, we
tornadoes
do.
and those stronger ones. Yeah, kind of like that type of stuff, like the Vernon.
Yeah.
Morgan, check the YouTube chat. I got this tomorrow. Northeast
We'll
Oklahoma.
soon. I will soon. Yeah, as these storms start to evolve, I think we will actually start to see the threat ramp up a little bit for areas, like I said, east of Alexandria along the Mississippi. Let me check what Andy sent. Okay, that's actually decent. That's pretty decent. Alright, Alexandria is really hooking. Might either get a severe or tour soon. Probably within the next 10 to 15 minutes for areas along State Route 28 heading up toward Walters, DeVille, etc. Going over a lot of
What's
fields,
10
though,
hatch
so that's the
sounding I
good
pulled,
news.
Morgan?
Huh?
What's the 10 hatch type sounding I pulled?
Yeah. Alright, forecast discussion, Lake Charles.
My local meteorologist said isolated tornado, tail up to 2 inches, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are possible for my area tomorrow.
Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Crowley, El Paso, and Pueblo counties. 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. That will be in effect until 2:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. You got another 30 to 35 minutes on that, and I can see where they're coming from here. As the winds on the majority of the storm are actually pretty ballistic. And that's looking up so far in the sky. And these are surface-based storms, so who knows what we're actually getting at the surface right now. But yeah, 70 miles per hour wind gusts, quarter-sized hail. That will be until 2:45 Mountain Time. Got another half hour.
Good job, Morgan. Everybody in the
Thank
chat,
you.
let's give a clap for Morgan.
Claps in chat. Let's go.
Morgan,
Is my
I like your
city
new color
Shreveport, Louisiana, getting storms today?
Morgan.
Not really, Trey. Truth be told, everything's kind of passed already.
I like your new color table, Morgan. Really good.
Thank you. Got
Actually,
it from,
pretty good.
I got it from Nate.
Oh.
Oh.
Shouldn't have mentioned
41
him
on top
stream.
of 8. Mount all
You're
area
41 on top of
forecast
8.
discussion. Thank you.
Bray is also 41 on top of 8, right? If he's in here.
Bray's 6'9". Wow, this Alexandria storm is really starting to go. Holy.
What's
Reflectivity
happening
presence,
with
at least.
What?
Nice reflectivity presence, Colin. But y'all can see the distinct curve out in the storm inflow going right into the storm. I'm going to take a 3D image here. Because I'm actually curious as to what the structure is like on this thing. Looks pretty meh. Severe thunderstorm warning for 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Lincoln County, Colorado. That will be in effect until 2:45.
Morgan-sized tail.
National
Morgan-sized
Weather
hail.
Service of Pueblo, Colorado has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for 65 mile per hour wind gust and Morgan-sized hail. A tornado is also possible. Morgan, you want Morgan-sized hail coming on the top of your house?
That would make sense, honestly. So, really, this is
freaking nuts.
This is just an extension of the warning to further
You're an
east.
extension of yourself.
I'm tall.
Morgan-sized hail would be big.
Why?
Right? And not Ender. Why did I call you Ender, Morgan?
My name is not Ender.
I'm sorry. I'm used to being in BC.
Why do I have DMs from Weather with Seath?
Weather without Seth, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, without weather without him.
Yeah, weather has to be without him. You can't have weather with him. Right, Seth?
Hello, Morganite. Good day, Dan. I'm down Weld County. Weld County is the worst. Crap.
That's actually like where the most tornadoes happen in Colorado. That's interesting. I bet you've probably seen one before.
Weld is
Northern Colorado.
northern. Yep, here.
Yeah.
I'm just blind. Gushy showers. I was looking at this 3D from the Alexandria storm, and it doesn't look bad. Could be better.
Could be better. Okay,
The
when
Wolf-
Morgan said it could be better, it actually could be better.
I have a headache already.
You have a headache already? Who gave it to you?
Walter.
Walter? I found a PDS tour setting that's contaminated really badly.
How badly?
It's pretty bad. You probably don't want to see how contaminated it is.
Okay, that's not gonna do me jack.
You're not gonna do jack. You jack that.
Hey.
Hey, whoa, 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 wait, chill, bro.
Oh, there's a big wall cloud, Sumter County, Alabama.
What?
Check the general chat.
Ah,
Check the YouTube chat. Look at that thing!
Oh my god.
That thing shows a drop.
Where is that?
It's in Sumter County, Alabama.
What radar do I need? KG?
You
Freaking
probably
Columbus?
need Birmingham, I would assume, or Columbus. You need Columbus, I think. It's by Livingston.
That's in the radar hole. Sweet.
It is in the radar hole, yeah.
Is that really doing it? There's no way.
Who warned me in Storm Central?
probably break.
Dante!
Seems nice.
Seems like you're having a great time.
Okay. Significant weather advisory from northern Pueblo County until 3 p.m. Mountain for
how do I
Pueblo
delete
vicinity
warnings?
below 6,300 feet.
Morgan, how do I delete warnings?
I'll show you later. Not right now.
Hashtag question mark delete warning?
Oh, here. There you go.
Wind.
Have fun. Wind.
You're wind, Morgan. You're the human drop song that's filled with wind.
Oh my good lord.
What?
The freaking wall. Oh, that's really a wall cloud.
Yes, Morgan. That's what a wall cloud looks like. Have you seen one?
No, oh my god. 79 on top of 2.
That might actually drop a tornado.
Spectrum width just went. This might actually be going soon. Oh my god. Ugh. Do we even have tour risk there today? I don't think. Oh yeah, we do. That's it might be in the 2%.
It's in the 5%.
Is it really? I mean, we're expected to be seeing stuff today. Staying off towards the northeast, sharp northeast. So, areas of Clinton, Union, Gainesville, you need to monitor the weather and potentially take your proper precautions, as this might drop a tornado soon up along State Route 14. Winter storm warning continues in Colorado. Screw off. Severe warning for 70 miles per hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail, Crowley, Pueblo counties. That will be until 3:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. That's downwind of this. This is actually including some areas, so I will go through this warning. So this is Crowley, Pueblo counties till 3:15. This includes vicinity of State Route 71, State Route 96, State Route 207. It's also 71. Potentially even the tail bit of State Route 167 north of Fowler. So this is a storm that has a history of producing some rather large hailstones in addition to some damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. That was an update. And you guys can see the storm is actually rather, it's a mess, but it is a pretty strong mess at this point. So let's get some timings out for you guys, for people that are downwind of this, as this is moving relatively quickly, at least per standards. So, the locations impacted here are really along the line. So really the areas impacted, which include Fowler, Olney Springs, Crowley, Ordway, Sugar City, along State Route 96. You guys are going to be impacted within the next 30 to 45 minutes, give or take, depending on your location relative to the storm line itself. Whatever. Much better. Widespread 60 dBCs. Close this for now and drag this away. It's naming a weather advisory for Yuma County, Colorado, until 3:15 Mountain Time. Let's see what this is. Briefly. 50 miles per hour wind gusts.
50 mile an hour.
Nice.
Nice.
I get pinged in general.
Do I don't know why.
You seen a wall cloud before? No, I've seen funnels.
You've seen a wall cloud with no, but you seen a funnel with no wall cloud?
Yeah, Pennsylvania moment. Severe thunderstorm watch has been updated. Expands to include Bent, Otero, and Prowers. That will be until 7 Mountain. 8 Eastern, 9 Central. Seen a funnel, but no wall cloud. It's called Pennsylvania. Severe warning continues for Crowley, El Paso, Pueblo. 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. That will be until 2:45. You got another 20 minutes on that. I am warm. All right. Better. Storms east of Alexandria's echo tops are booming. Really? Yeah, they are. Yeah, relatively speaking. Ugh. Seen the Ray tornado. That tornado was pretty ridiculous.
Alright, Morgan, I'm gonna head out for a bit.
Alright.
Yeah.
10-4.
I'm back, sorry.
Welcome back.
I see the circulation said no more Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
It was 68 knots, and now it's a whopping
40, 50 maybe.
53.4. The National Weather Service has issued mesoscale discussion 153. New severe thunderstorm watch is likely. I made that up in my head.
I know.
Just saying.
I know that's not what I'm ing.
Ing.
Area forecast discussion, Hastings. Select my area, Colorado. Will have no more rain until tomorrow. Yeah, you're pretty much done for the day.
Look at what this guy responded to in my tweet. Check the YouTube chat. This is hilarious. Nice grammar, man.
Noise.
I'm gonna be making a map
Jeez.
in a second. God bless America.
Okay, train horn, thank you.
Nice.
Gun Jackson's radar all the way to the Alabama border and look at velocity. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, all of them are doing it. All of them are going.
What is all of them going for? Which one they're on?
Look at velocities.
Where?
Gainesville, York, and Ward. Look at Jackson radar. Look at velocities. There'll be 3 separate cells. They have pretty distinct
On the
rotational
Jackson
signatures.
radar?
Yes.
I don't think that's the right radar to use, though.
It's closer to some. It's closer to some of them
Oh, okay.
than Birmingham. I was stuck in the elementary school when the Windsor tornado hit. Really? $57 on 6. Yeah. This notch ejects and get a little bit of a wrapping feature. We might talk about something, but at the moment, that cell isn't really doing a whole lot. We could just put a radar site in the middle of Mobile, Jackson, Birmingham. I know, right? That would be helpful.
Guess what I'm doing, guys? I'm making a storm chasing target map for tomorrow. Cause why not? When you're bored and waiting for today's severe risk to go burn. Oh, Morgan, you know that supercell by Gainesville? It's feeding off 2,000 Cape. And storm relative velocity of a whopping 250 at 3 kilometers.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the Ward cell is kind
Holy
of going
crap, that's a
insane.
really strong rotation by Ward.
Yeah.
Also some stronger, yes, but still souls. Outbreak is making a meme of that tweet, by the way.
Let's take a look at this. Yeah, this is kind of going. Okay. Why is there a storm by Cheyenne rotating?
What?
Laramie.
Oh, Morgan, you know that supercell by Gainesville? It's making a rebound. Yeah, it's making a big rebound.
It's trying. Ugh, gosh. Get a haircut, Morgan. I refuse.
Why did everybody leave?
We're waiting for stuff to kick off yet. It hasn't really gone.
Oh, I see. Morgan, you want to know the environment up in Colorado? 3 kilometer velocity of 100 to 200. Surface space cape of 500 to 2,000. SRH effective 50 to 100. And mixed layer cape of 500 to 1,500.
Ow.
Your ow.
Watch prob 40%.
Where?
Jurisdictions that got it were Shreveport, Lake Charles, and New Orleans and Jackson, so I assume the main slight risk area. Oh my god, just load already. Watch as possible if
There's a
ongoing
surface low
thunderstorms
moving
begin
that
to show
forms
signs of
literally right on top of you.
intensification.
There's an MCV, Morgan, that forms literally like right in the severe risk for my area tomorrow. And enhances the low level jet, the wind shear overall.
Until the storms catch up with this boundary, this line of storms is going to continue to go down in the vicinity of the Pueblo. Colorado radar site. But
Yeah.
looks like it's
That
starting to
boundary might
catch
actually
up.
have tornado potential too.
Mm. Oh. That Alexandria storm is looking interesting. Now it's by DeVille. No marine warning.
Where is it for?
Pensacola Bay.
Morgan, I can't wait for there to be marine warnings in your area so you get pissed off at your weather radio again. And we have
Yeah.
funny moments again.
Time will come. $41 on 13. Oh, what? There's another cell developing to the west of the Pueblo thing.
Oh, yeah, that circulation's still chugging along there in Alabama. It's actually coming up toward Gray.
Not really doing too well, though.
Probably a little bit too much rain air there.
No. Okay. I'm closing Cheyenne. Oh, jeez. It's another 70-mile-an-hour wind warning for Otero and Pueblo counties. That will be until 3:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And if I'm looking where that is, where is it? Now, even further downstream. Jeez. What?
Oh my, there's probably like outflow boundary.
Yeah. At 2:36, the leading edge of a line of severe wind gusts associated with thunderstorm activity was located along a line extending from 60 miles southwest of Fort to 10 miles north of Olney Springs to near Boone, moving east at 40. So they're basically talking the outflow boundary is going to precede the storm development, and they're saying that wind damage is possible from the line, from the outflow boundary before the storms even arrive. So, Fowler, Manzanola, Rocky Ford, Hawley, Swink, La Junta, and Shara all need to be in their safe space now. Tempest along United States Route 350, along United States Route 50, State Route 10. Down in that area, south of Rocky Ford, west of La Junta, you need to be in your safe space, as there are some pretty damaging winds associated with the storms that haven't even gotten close to you yet. So bear in mind that if you happen to reside in that area, you need to be in some sort of sturdy structure, taking your proper precautions.
A bunch of weather graphics for Twitter right now. Tomorrow.
Jeez. That's just whether I look like Charles and Reed. Rain.
Here's tomorrow in Oklahoma at 0Z, Morgan. I'll put it in the YouTube chat.
Meh. Here, there. Pueblo says severe warning expires for Crowley, El Paso, and Pueblo. That is for the initial warning, even though there are more storms firing. Oi. And severe warning, Alabama. Oh, what? Tour possible. Today looks like fun. Yeah, if everything actually does what it's supposed to do and initiates. And okay, well, this is a nice little. Jesus Christ. Near-term severe threats remain isolated over eastern Colorado, northwest Kansas, southwest Nebraska. More substantial wind and hail threat developing in northwest Kansas vicinity. Downstream watch issuance is likely.
60 mile per hour wind gusts toward possible warning.
Yeah, we know. We are aware.
Oh, sorry.
Walter.
I mean, I just got back from the bathroom, so...
Yeah, it's a nice little discreet cell that actually could go relatively soon, in my opinion. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning for Choctaw, Clark, and Washington counties. That will be in effect until 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorm located near Shadow, moving northeast at 30. 60 miles per hour wind gusts are the main threat with this. This is currently passing State Route 56. This is heading off towards the general rural area, except for the fact that Franklin will be impacted within the next 30 minutes. Salitpa and another 30 Coffeeville, along with the United States Route 69. Nice. In about 45 minutes. There is also an additional cell that seems to be north of Jackson, Alabama. That could also be rotating if we give it time. So we'll monitor all of this. All of these cells are rotating down here. It's cute.
Oh, shoot. That's got some really strong rotation, Morgan.
It does.
That actually might go.
Spectrum Width gets its act together.
Also, we have a line of supercells in the ocean moving north, I believe.
Crap.
Morgan, if you check the YouTube staff chat, you like those graphics I made?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this cell by Larto, New Era, DeVille, west of DeVille, south of Walters. Watch that. It's that Alexandria storm we were talking about X while ago. Those are pretty good graphics.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Made 'em
Mason
with
not.
paint.net.
Yeah, Mason not getting anything. Love to see it.
MCV, the HRRR is further south, and that would mean I'm under the main gun, which means I have the highest tornado threat. And I really feel like anywhere that MCV is, Morgan, I think we could easily see a 5 tor there.
Probably.
Tornadoes in Illinois.
Holy crap,
Because
look at this
anywhere that-
outflow.
Where?
Colorado. Pueblo radar. Look at the boundary.
Intense supercell now by east of the Fort Polk radar, really starting to get its act together.
That's what I was talking about. Did this just...
What's happening in Pueblo?
Did that just...
Holy
drop?
cow,
No, it
it's
didn't.
wrapped.
No, it's not that it's wrapping, it's that the frickin' boundary outside of it is going bonkers. That's just weather outlook Jackson, so we'll see. Hmm. The rest of this afternoon through tonight, severe thunderstorms are possible. Some thunderstorms can produce damaging winds to 60 and hail of at least the size of quarters. Tornadoes cannot be ruled out. Nice.
So you know those graphics, I put them into a tweet, and I already have 12 likes, 4 retweets, and 3 comments on them. That's cool. And a lot of people are saying they like it.
There you go. Cloudy and hot as hell in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, look at the new. We might get a tornado on the ground in Alabama soon. Look at that new scan.
What about it? Last I looked, it wasn't that bad. Ooh, the reflectivity presence looks... inflow. Okay. Noticed IEM's went off. Severe warning continues. 70 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail, Crowley and Pueblo for another 25 minutes. Again, it's that outflow boundary. 250, the leading edge of a line of severe wind gusts associated with thunderstorm activity was located, extending from 8 miles west of Fowler to Olney Springs to 6 miles north of Ordway, moving southeast at 45. 7 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail, Ordway, Olney Springs, Sugar City, and Crowley impacted. This cell in Alabama is trying to do the funny. But it's failing.
Morgan, I'll probably be leaving around 7 or so. I'm going to be forecasting with people in Storm's Edge for Project Forecast.
Alright.
And I probably will be back after that.
Yeah, it got a while.
You know. Holy cow, tomorrow morning could be pretty, or not tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning could have a pretty big severe risk.
Speaking of, I wanted to check the freaking NAM runs. I never did.
Oh, I haven't checked the 18Z name nest. If it still shows that stuff for over Bray and stuff.
Greedy Glycin.
Oh, it shows supercells now. It has supercells across the board.
Oh, good lord. I have 1,000 cape. And a marginal severe sounding.
This is near Bray's area, Morgan, in the freaking YouTube staff chat.
Give me a minute. Tor reported. Green and Pickens. It was that Gainesville cell. Yup. There you go. Live data from current radar is not available. I don't remember ask. Yep. There you go. So, tornado reported. This is a tornado warning for southeastern Greens, southeastern Pickens, north central Greens. That will be until 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This is for a tornado-producing storm located near Mantua, 11 miles southwest of Aliceville, moving northeast at 30. So, this is a relatively small warning box, and it's really past the State Route 14 area and the Clinton area. Benevola, Pioneer, and Lewiston is impacted. So, this is a tornado on the ground at this point, and my radar's not loading. So, areas to the west of Tuscaloosa.
It's a CC drop of that visible.
How visible? My radar still won't load.
Here somebody says from a few scans ago in the YouTube staff chat, boom. My radar won't load either.
Oh, giant CC. Jeez.
If you live in this area, you need to be taking shelter now. We have a really strong tornado ongoing. You really need to take your tornado precautions if you end up residing in portions of Greene and Pickens County. This is northwest of Union and north of Clinton, Alabama, west of Moundville, southwest of Tuscaloosa. This will be approaching Gordo, so if you end up residing in those areas, you need to be taking your tornado precaution.
What radar are you using?
Columbus, that's the closest one to use.
I was using Birmingham. Mistakes were made. Gosh.
We need a tornado warning for the Southern Storm. It's got a very strong couplet.
What radar is that again? Mobile, correct?
Mobile, 55 knots, couplet, and it's tight.
Mobile. Waiting for Columbus roads. So, like I said, this is heading off towards the general rural area, but areas like Gordo, Elrod, west of Tuscaloosa, along United States Route 82 are going to need to monitor this and take their proper precautions eventually. So if you guys are in this warning box, east of Aliceville, west of Foster's, you need to take your precautions, get underground, or get into the lowest innermost part of the building, ideally a bathroom or closet in an interior room without any windows, so you can put as many walls between yourself and the tornado on the ground as possible. Mobile has not updated in 7 minutes for me.
And even though the couplet is going away, we still have a distinct correlation coefficient drop with this thing.
Oh my good lord.
I do think it is lifting. I think they warned it too late, but...
Severe thunderstorm was located 5 miles west of St. Stephen's, 8 miles northeast of Chatham, moving northeast at 30. So the south severe warning is still possible, and 60 miles per hour wind gusts tag. This is heading up towards Salitpa, Frankville, State Route 69, and United States Route 84 up by Coffeyville. If you guys are in that area, take your proper precautions, honestly, because this could end up being on the ground relatively soon. Oh my god, large CC drop. What did this hit?
I hit areas north of Clinton earlier. I had a large distinct CC north of Clinton. It hit a highway.
Did it hit a farm?
It hit a bunch of trees. And it also hit some houses too.
This thing is still on the ground. This thing is still on the ground.
This thing is hitting houses still, Morgan.
Is it actually hitting houses? Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
houses. That mobile storm needs to get tornado warned because the environment is there and it's still.
The environment is there, but it's discreet and it's been going back and forth, so that's probably why they're holding off. There are a couple more hooking cells to the east of it as well. Choctaw Bluff.
Hey, the photographs, Morgan, in this area are very enlarged. We're gonna get a tornado watch soon, or we should.
They said they would get pulled if it showed signs of intensification. This is signs of intensification as we speak. This is what I was expecting today.
Check the YouTube staff chat.
This is still on the ground. This.
Look at that hobo.
So yeah, this tornado is still on the ground, despite the velocities just saying, hey, screw you, nothing's happening. We are looking up almost a mile in the sky, and this is a surface-based storm. These are discrete cells, these are surface-based, and I guarantee if you take a look at the echo tops, not high at all, 20,000 feet. This is a smaller storm, this is more to the surface. We're not really going to be able to pick up a lot unless it's really close to the radar site. So again, reiterating, anyone east of Aliceville, west of Foster's, south of Gordo, Elrod, heading up towards that general vicinity of United States Route 82, you need to take your proper precautions and get into your safe space. It might be recycling into a different rotation. It does seem to still be on the ground.
I think one might check spectrum width for that.
Thanks, Jessica, for joining in and helping us.
There ain't spectrum width. Nothing. Which makes it even more difficult as to trying to figure out what's going on with that stuff.
That's great.
Still can't get my radar to load. Yeah. Mount Washington gusting to 69. Love to see it. That's great. I want to go back up to New Hampshire, honestly. I mean, I love my setup back here. It's great for when I'm streaming and stuff like that. And hell, it's even great for when I'm doing general work, but New Hampshire's just amazing. Also getting the sun blasting my ass. Outflow boundaries continuing to surge in this Colorado storms. Rocky Ford, Swink, Holly, La Junta, I will reiterate, you need to be in your safe space.
Anybody east of Jackson, Alabama, you should be in your safe place. A very strong couplet could get tornado warned soon.
East or west or both?
50 knots delta, so we need to be taking shelter if you are in that area.
Oh, there's a nice spectrum width too. Yeah. That's another one of those discrete cells, so IMBot says area forecast discussion Goodland, area forecast discussion Pueblo. New tornado warning for Sumter County. Radar indicated that will be till 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. What is this?
There's a very strong couplet over Livingston, Alabama. Oh, goodness.
Uh-oh.
Look off the mobile radar.
Look off the... Okay, I
How
cannot
strong
see
that is.
shit.
105 knot delta.
Mobile doesn't show anything. Are you looking at Columbus?
Yeah, I'm looking at Columbus now. That's a populated area, too.
Alright, that's a nice looking cell. Jeez. Tornado warning for Sumter County. That will be in effect until 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located over Livingston. Singing out towards the general vicinity of the north, towards Epes, Gainesville, and Balaguer. If you guys are in these areas, along United States Route 11, Interstate Route 20, you need to take your proper precautions. Get underground or get into the lowest, airmost part of your building, ideally a bathroom or a closet, an interior room without any windows, so you can put as many walls between yourself and the potential tornado as possible. The velocities are... This is so mad, man. I can't tell.
That CC drop only went up about 13,000 feet or so.
On what? The Tor ported?
Yeah.
I would dare to say the CC on that storm is gone. Yeah, it formed and then kapluied itself. Oh, Andrew.
Yeah.
Heads up, north of Alexandria by Antonia.
Oh, what's happening?
Look at velocities.
Oh! Okay. Yeah, we need to watch that. Many storms we need to watch now.
Yeah.
Everything's starting to go nuts.
We need the watch, please.
Is
Thank
that
you.
low-level jet kicking in? We're probably going to get a tornado watch soon. Or
We
severe
should.
thunderstorm
They
watch.
said if they started to intensify, they'd pull the watch
I think
trigger,
since
so...
the FD color was blue, we're going to get a severe watch, but that probably could be a tornado watch.
Could go either way.
I'm personally, I do like those watches in my store. I'm personally doing a tornado watch for a large area.
Time to put Birmingham on the IM bot list.
I do not even have IM bot up. I might need to get that up a little bit. I was trying to make a forecast map for tomorrow for my potential chase, and then this happened.
And they just updated the tornado warning. It's still observed. Greene County has
I
been
don't know
canceled,
why.
and Pickens, Alabama, is continuing, and that's until 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
The cell died. I don't know
Okay.
why they're continuing that confirmed. It's a very small polygon too. So west of Aliceville, east of east of Aliceville, west of Foster's. You all know where you are if you guys are in that area. There aren't a lot of people, so I can't really speak for it. But you need to take proper precautions if you are in that area. I will actually look at the Storm Central Twitter feed. Should say the National Weather Service has updated us on a tornadic situation. Population 224 in the area. Great.
There's a very strong hook with that storm coming up toward Epsies. We really need to watch that.
Epes, I mean.
Yeah, Epes, sorry. There's no CC drop anymore, so, and that storm is dying, so I would give an all clear to anybody who is in that tornado warning polygon. Everything has died.
Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued again. 70 miles per hour wind gust. Bent Crowley, Kiowa, Otero, Colorado. 4 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time is until it will, until the warning expires.
Very strong couplet east of Jackson, Alabama. We might need a tornado warning on that soon.
Yeah, I'd been noticing that, and it is continuing to strengthen. And there's some nice spectrum with it. Should just pull the trigger on that.
Probably should, because the environment's really good.
The environment's
we also have
starting
a
to...
rotating QLCS offshore moving northeast.
Yeah, I'll hit, that'll hit land soon. It'll hit in the Pensacola area.
Oh, fun. Joe get it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Turn your attention back to Louisiana. That storm's going nuts.
Oh, there's a meso indicator now. Ooh. So y'all can see the storm is starting to wrap, and there is a little bit of inflow going right in here. Do bear that in mind if you happen to reside in areas north and east of that, Searcy, Jana, Somerville. You need to take your proper precautions potentially sooner rather than later. Gotta get ready for work. I'll be back 10-4. Kansas is enhanced, but no tornado threat up there. No, it's for significant damaging wind gusts.
It's for significant damage of wind gust and scattered large hail. There cannot be tornado or two cannot be ruled out from eastern Colorado, southwest Nebraska, northwest Kansas. Go ahead.
There's a very low hanging wall cloud north of Alexandria, Louisiana. Do you have my Discord? Because if you do, please send that. I need source. Please and thank you.
Let me check Twitter. It's probably on Twitter.
Twitter. Find it very hard to believe that there would be 1 inch hail there. $55 on 9. All right. Either inflow just said "whee" on the severe warning by Mobile, or that's on the ground. I would find it highly unlikely that it's on the ground. It was on the live storm chasing. Great. Ooh. Andrew, check YT live YT live chat. This is the hanging wall cloud that we were talking about near Alexandria. That would be that cell.
That's really low. That might drop.
That's for that cell.
Yeah, we might get a tornado there. Look at how strong the couplet is with the new scan.
Range folding one away on that
That's
Epes
about to
cell.
drop. That's about to drop. 58 knot circulation.
Okay, is that the one in Alexandria by any chance?
North. Like Antonia area, northeast of that. What was your opinion on Tuesday and Wednesday with 6,600 Cape? 6,600 Cape is a little bit excessive, but Tuesday, nah. Wednesday, even more, nah. It all depends on where that overlay is between the sheer helicity and Cape, because that's where you'll have the biggest threat.
We really don't know that until like the day of.
Exactly.
Tomorrow,
So I don't want to be
looks like
making
there's
any
two
bold
areas.
claims until I get more consensus.
Tomorrow looks like there's gonna be a couple targets. One over my area, central Illinois, and then another over the Ozarks.
All right, tomorrow there's Cape advection in Alabama to the tone of 5,000 Cape.
Morgan, there's another circulation by Serena, Louisiana.
Winter weather advisory continues in Colorado. Ugh. Tornado warning for Pickens County is canceled.
Surprised that thing's done. So if
Yeah.
you're in Pickens County, that means
So if you're in Pickens County,
you are
all clear.
clear.
Yeah, green light. You can exit your shelters. There's also a rotating cell near Parham's. So everything's starting to rotate, and we should get a watch sooner rather than later. And oh my god, northeast of Jackson. 86 under 13.
Where?
That's the cell that you were talking about, east of Jackson. Storm relative says 18 on
That's going
55.
nuts.
How's that not on the ground? Well, it might be on the ground. We just don't know. There's now a tour possible in Colorado. Okay.
We're gonna use throwing hands
Why?
because
Which?
because why not? Good. Are you happy about the Giants draft? How about that first round guy?
I mean, he ain't bad, but he's not that good. Kadarius Toney, we could have taken him later. The severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for northeastern Otero, western Kiowa, Crowley, and northwestern Bent. At 3:10, the leading edge of a severe line of wind gusts associated with thunderstorm activity was located along a line extending from near Haswell to 7 miles south of Manzanola. Moving southeast at southeast of 40. Hazard 70 miles per hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail. Brief weak circulations could accompany the leading edge of this activity, producing locally higher wind gusts. Also, blowing dust reducing visibilities to 1/4 mile is expected in some locations, producing very hazardous travel. So I think one of the areas that they're mainly talking about is up here by Chura. There seems to be a stronger area of velocities, and there seems to also... Yeah, my assumption is they're talking about by Chura, stuff like that. So if you guys are in that area, even more of a reason to take proper precautions is there's now a tour possible tag on it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Jesus. Ugh. Cape isn't everything. Yeah, more.
I think a lot of us here know that Cape isn't everything. Some people in the chat might not know that though.
Sheer, in
shot
my
down,
opinion, Sheer, in my opinion, is really where it's at. And
a combination of everything. One of my
bro, I
favorite
live in the
ingredients that a
bro,
lot
I
of
live in
people
the
don't use as much
Northeast.
as
Sheer
they
is
do.
everything. Wind.
Here, like 3 Cape is a lot. Is a lot of things that are very important. We might have a CC drop in yeah, there might have been a never mind, there wasn't a CC.
Looks to be a radar glitch. You're talking about Epez. I doubt it.
Yes, not.
Climate reports Jackson.
I climate reported your Jackson.
Science. Climate reports. Okay.
Morgan, we need a tornado warning. Southern Alabama, south of Grove Hill. Very, very strong couplet.
Oh, what in the freak? Oh boy.
It's got a B word too. Jessica? Holy crap. That's a really nice Hodo. That's a lot of streamwise board. Morgan, the new scan's even stronger. We might get a strong
There it
tornado on the
goes.
ground if this keeps up.
Tornado warning, and I think...
That's gotta be down. Gate to gate of 62 knots, delta velocity of 70.
And spectrum was spiked.
We'll see how much spectrum was spiked. Holy cow, that's a big spectrum was spiked.
Yeah, so tornado warning here for... Give me a minute here, I just want to check.
Maybe for Watley. We probably have a tornado on the ground in Watley now.
Waitley, yeah. Tornado warning 4. Monroe, Clark, and Wilcox. That will be in effect until 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located over Watley, 6 miles southeast of Grove Hill, moving north at 35. So, Fulton, Pine Hill, Yellow Bluff impacted, as well as Grove Hill is not impacted. All right, well, if you guys are in that area, that will be north and east of the United States Route 84 and Watley. Watley, whatever the heck. You need to take your proper precautions. Get underground to get into the lowest, airmost part of your building. Ideally, a bathroom or a closet, an interior room without any windows, so you can put as many walls between yourself and the potential tornado as possible. Scattered strong thunderstorms are expected over the next few hours. A few may be severe, but a watch is not expected. That's southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa, and southwest Wisconsin. Mesoscale discussion watch percentage 20. But if you guys are in these areas, this is a very strong rotation on the ground.
B-word, Morgan. We have a donut hole.
New tornado. Oh, it's an extension.
Where's the new tornado warning at? Oh, that's from Birmingham.
Yep. It's an extension of this. So, in addition, tornado warning for green. That'll be until 5 Central. I just want to get some timings out on this because we've already gone over this.
This is areas that just got hit by the last.
Yeah. So, Clinton, Union along State Route 14. Sorry, my stomach is bothering me. So if you guys are in that area, north and east, please be sure to take your precautions. So Bully, Union, Gainesville, Mantua, West Green, Jana, Snotty, Pleasant Ridge, New Mount Hebron, Lewiston, and Clinton. If you guys are in that area, you need to take your proper precautions. Get underground, get into the lowest airmost part of your building, ideally a bathroom or a closet.
Man, that circulation has been so strong for a while. I've been watching that, Morgan, all the way since south of Jackson.
Mm.
No CC yet.
Might be getting there, though.
Probably hasn't hit anything.
Surprised there isn't CC on that.
I am. What?
Might have CC Gainesville. Maybe.
That's a CC. I think that's a CC.
It's hard to say, but
I'd call that a CC. We need to wait for more scans to tell, but we have a possible CC drop. This is for Gainesville. So this is actually hitting populated area.
Andrew's probably about to go tweet about it, y'all, so don't mind him.
Who's gonna tweet about it? I am?
You.
Oh, yeah, probably. New velocity scan is a lot more intense. Yeah, I'd call that a potential tornado. I'm just ready for tomorrow, to be honest with you.
That's fair.
First severe risk of the year. Well, bigger one, I should say. Oh, Span's talking about potentially debris on this thing, so it might be down. Southern tornado warning has no CC yet. Actually, there might be a small CC drop with the southern storm with the new scan. We gotta wait for the next one though, but there might be one. These are all mini supercells. These are like these small little mini supercells. Tornado warning has been adjusted. Still radar indicated rotation in Mobile area.
Alrighty, I am back. Another severe in Colorado. What are these warning boxes?
I don't know. What are your warning boxes?
What's your damage?
Okay, we're removing Dominic out of the call because he is not doing anything. He's just been deaf and muted for the last couple of minutes, so he got disconnected.
Fair enough.
It's more possible in Colorado.
Yeah. I don't know why. But
Funnel cloud report north of Gainesville.
yep. Yep.
Oh, the new scan has a strong couplet. Inflows, cranking. We might get a tornado on the ground soon. Tornado warning canceled from Mobile side of things. So let me get the area up. If you live in Gainesville, you are no longer in any tornado warning. Same with Epps and Emily. So you are all clear. But Clinton, Union, you guys are not all clear. You guys are still in the tornado warning. And north of Bowledge, that's a populated area too. And portions of Gainesville are still in the tornado warning, so if you live in those areas too, you still need to be sheltered. Mhm. Okay, currently coordinating a watch for the western portion of our county. So there's going to be a severe or tornado watch being issued for western Alabama soon.
Whomst?
I'll post it. I'm currently just posting it in a ton of servers.
That is another marine warning. A. Chill. Oh no.
What?
Andrew, look back on that cell northeast of Alexandria. Whitehall, Jana. Andrew keyboard moment. Andrew keyboard moment.
Whoa, 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 what the? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a
That's going.
strong couplet.
That's going.
That's gonna drop.
Soon. And it has Spectrum with too. So if y'all are in Jana along United States Route 84 up towards Manifest State Route 8, you all need to take your proper precautions, truth be told. Because the cell's been going back and forth, and this is the strongest I've seen it. Tornado warning continues for Greene County.
Pain. Tornado warning continues.
I don't know why they haven't pulled the trigger on a watch yet. I won't lie.
Very organized wall cloud near Montree.
By where?
Strong couplet northwest of Jackson.
No. Meh.
It's got a wall cloud too. I put it in the YouTube chat. I removed myself from the mobile radar because it's not useful right now.
Crap. Severe warning continues in Colorado. 70 miles per hour wind gusts and ping pong ball sized hail with the Tor possible tag. I don't know why this thing is still going ridiculous, but it's going. It's shooting.
I was gonna try to make a storm chasing target for tomorrow, but you know, things happen.
Oh my god.
What?
Special weather statement for the following counties in Colorado: Carson, Cheyenne, Yuma, and the following counties in Kansas: Rawlins, Wallace, Sherman, and Cheyenne. Brief landspout tornadoes possible at 337 Mountains to 437 Central. Conditions are becoming favorable for the development of landspout tornadoes in and close to the St. Francis to Burlington to Cheyenne Wells line. However, at this time it is unknown which of any storm would produce a landspout. Any landspouts which develop are expected to pose a limited threat. Locations impacted include Goodland, Burlington, St. Francis, Cheyenne Wells, Colorado, Rulton, and Bird City. Landspout tornadoes can form with a developing thunderstorm before rain, hail, and thunder is even observed. Landspout tornadoes are not usually associated with a wall cloud and are often difficult to detect with weather radar. Please report any to the National Weather Service in Goodland by phone or through social media. So they're basically saying that there are some smaller tornadoes possible with that activity that's eventually going to evolve into the Boeing segment, hence the 2%.
We got Beaver in Pine in freaking Alabama.
Alabama? Okay. 95% watch probs. Here we go. Where is this for?
Western Alabama, they're about to issue
A couple tornadoes possible in the next few hours. There you go. Tornado watch incoming, folks.
Birmingham and Jackson said on Twitter they are coordinating a watch like 15 minutes ago, so this is coming out soon. Somebody's like, severe watch incoming. Nah, man, that's a tornado watch. Warm front magic, I guess.
I hope. Breedy might be in it.
I think Brian's gonna be in it, yeah. Bray would be in it, I think, Morgan. But Warmford's like right on top of him, so yeah.
Okay.
Morgan, you want to see my potential chase target tomorrow after I get done?
Yeah. Core size shell reporter in El Paso County. Colorado doing Colorado things. We have had that storm segment severe warned since Colorado Springs at the beginning of the stream, and now it is over. Oh my God! Tornado watch issued. There it is. 125. I think Breedy isn't. No, this is not where I thought it was. Might get two separate watches. Tornado watch for west central Alabama, extreme southeastern Arkansas, extreme northeast Louisiana, parts of central northern Mississippi. That will be till 10 central. Couple tornadoes possible, scattered damaging wind gusts to 70 possible, isolated large hail events to 1 inch possible. So, rather low end watch, but are we really surprised?
In it. He's in Tuscaloosa. He's in it.
Is he actually?
Yep.
Yeah, Breedy Glycin. $40, $20, $40, $20, $25 for hail props, or for storm probs. So they're basically saying there's a severe thunderstorm warning in Wisconsin. I don't know. Because of our upslope winds in Colorado. Seems legit.
Oh, we might get a tornado. Clinton, Alabama, circulation's really surging.
Where?
Clinton, Alabama, really strong circulation.
Oh, Jesus. 78 on like 2. That thing down there, what is that? I don't have that radar site open. God bless the United States.
A lot of population centers are in this tornado watch.
Rotation in Colorado seems legit.
What? Seems legit. I'm currently trying to make my weather graphic as I've been said the last 10 minutes, and I still haven't done it yet. Procrastinating
Yeah,
puts me out of
Andrew, procrastination.
We all procrastinate.
Oh, got up to 85 degrees today. That's hot.
Andrew, this thing's on the ground.
It is?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's on the ground.
Yeah, that all correlates. Union County, Union. Town of Union, northeast of State Route 14. Be in your safe space now, if you are not already.
Yeah, spectrum width.
Oh my god, look at ZDR. Jeez.
That is extremely strong on the updraft. That I can say.
Yeah, it's on the ground.
New scan, and yeah, I think it's on the ground.
Why haven't they issued a tornado warning yet?
It is
We have a tornado
tornado
warning.
warned.
Maybe you're talking about confirmed, and I don't know.
The Will. Okay, is this for the green storm or is this for the Wilcox storm?
Clinton.
This is for Union, Alabama.
And Tor observed. So, Union. Clinton, you're fine. Union, tornado observed has been issued for areas to your south and west. If you happen to reside in or around that area, let's take a look. What kind of population there is. It seems like a lot of trees, but scattered houses in and around that area. If you guys are up towards that general vicinity to the south and west and potentially north of Union, you need to take proper precautions. Tornado warning in Louisiana. Alrighty. Tornado warning for Madison, Louisiana, Issaquena, and Warren in Mississippi. What?
Couple there.
That's
It's a
radar
large
indicator.
couple too.
Weather spotters confirmed tornado, by the way, on the Union storm, so it is on the ground. Forget CC. It's confirmed on the ground per weather spotters. Union, Mantua, Jena, Snotty, and Lewiston are impacted. If you guys are in this area, you need to take proper precautions and get into your safe space now. No time to delay. You have to be in your safe space relatively quickly.
You need your spot now. This thing's coming right at you.
Oh, I see why this is door warned. Another severe warning in Colorado.
Yeah, that one has a tornado possible tag with 70-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail.
Indeed.
have
Marine warning
quarter-size hail.
continues. But anyway, tornado warning for Madison Parish, Louisiana, Warren, Essequibo counties, Mississippi. That will be until 5:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Oh my god, I'm sore. This is for severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Mansford or near Tallulah, sorry, moving east at 45. So this is going to be near Mansford, Omega, Eagle Bend, Redwood Valley Park, Oak Ridge, as well as Richmond. If you guys are in that area, you need to take proper precautions. This is likely crossing United States Route 65 as we speak, paralleling United States Route 80 to a certain extent, Interstate Route 20. If you guys are in that area, you need to take proper precautions. This will be crossing the Mississippi shortly. Get underground and get into the lowest, airmost part of your building, ideally a bathroom, a closet, an interior room without any windows, so you can put as many walls between yourself and the potential tornado as possible. I'm going to drop back to that confirmed tornado. I just opened radar scope.
Very strong couplet with the Union cell. Morgan, Union cell, gate-to-gate velocities of 68 knots, and there's some missing too. Also, there could be a new tornado warning southwest of Yazoo City. It's heading right toward Yazoo City.
Oh, Jesus. New tour observed. Greens,
Where?
Pickens, and Tuscaloosa counties. Great. This is
That's
81
heading
on
right
top
toward
of 39.
Bray. That's heading right toward Bray.
It should miss him to the west, thank God.
So places like Coker, Erod, Union, you are in this new tornado observed. Please be sheltered now. It's parts of Greens, Pickens, and Tuscaloosa counties. It's a large tornado warning.
Confirmed tornado was located over Union, 11 miles north of Utah, moving northeast at 35. So Coker, Union, Mantua, Jenna, Lake Lurleen State Park, Snotty, Bull, Tierce Patton, there's 3 T's, Bridge, Pioneer, Ecola, Romulus, Elrod, Lake Tuscaloosa. If you guys in that area, you need to take your proper precautions and get into your safe spaces in all likelihood. Relatively strong. So, if you guys are in that area, monitor that and take your proper precautions in a timely fashion when necessary. Day 338 fire weather.
County is we have some radar indicates rotation over there. There's no good radar to see it though. And also, we have two potential tornadoes on the ground, one nearing Yazoo City, one that's nearing Vicksburg. We need to be watching those closely. We're probably going to get a tornado warning for Yazoo City shortly. I love being interrupted by making your weather map by some stupid storms.
Oh, jeez.
What?
The confirmed tornado is kind of doing things.
That's a very.
It's likely a
strong
large
upwind.
tornado on the ground.
I might even go as far to say that could be a strong tornado. Oh, by the way, Morgan, gate-to-gate velocities on this thing, guess what?
Hmm.
They're at 75 knots.
Yeah. New severe in Minnesota. Quarter hail. Quarter-sized hail. Sweet.
Oh, hey, Morgan. Check the general chat. Tornado warning in Louisiana. Eastern Louisiana, in the YouTube chat.
Oh, yikes. Everything's starting to go now.
I believe this is from Brandon Clement's stream.
It is from Brandon Clement. Wait, no, that's from a southern storm. A
New-
storm. Back from this storm.
This is becoming grungy. Oh, jeez. 84 on top of 29. This is starting to...
Where's that? Somebody's chasing in western Mississippi. They're in perfect position.
Dust storm in Yuma County, Colorado.
anyone see a donut hole right
There's a
near?
donut. There's a clear donut hole at that tornado warning. Tornado on the ground.
Hmm.
Clear donut hole. Clear as day. A meteorologist says this is a waste of a watch. That's interesting. He said it was a waste of a watch. But there's been 3 tornadoes and multiple tornado warning storms. Don't know what he's doing, but we'll see.
I mean, even then, though, like, if you're calling for a bust and stuff, you mean something bad is going to probably happen.
And we've already had a few tornadoes across Alabama and multiple tornado warnings. Or not multiple, but a few tornado warnings across Alabama. One across Mississippi and Louisiana, and a rotating storm in Yazoo City.
I swear, if we have people calling for a bust already for a watch, then something bad is going to probably happen.
Just
That
started
I can say.
too. So, you know, people want to do that, they can, but this just tells the story right now. What's going on right now tells the story.
Oh, Nate's live now.
Yeah, he is.
By the way, you want to see the photograph?
Hmm.
Oh, check the YouTube staff chat.
Well, that's just nice.
Looks like it's becoming more of a right move according to the photograph. That's as it moves to like the higher SRH too.
Tornado confirmed in Louisiana. Tornado on the ground.
Yeah. Ugh.
Weather spotters confirmed tornado.
Yeah, so we're now starting to get, and this is what I was talking about earlier. I thought there would be several cells that would be capable of producing tornadoes, and here we are. I knew it would go to the discrete cell magic was going to happen, so here we are.
Be making a new tornado warning. South of Vicksburg. Two severe warnings in Minnesota and Wisconsin, by the way.
Flash flood warning, Colorado. Yeah, there are things up there.
Flash flood warning. Guys, chat. Morgan's a flash flood warning. Why is Rose in your chat?
I don't know. But what I do know, y'all, is I'm probably going to get off streaming around 6:15 because I have some things that I need to take care of before I go out at 7. So.
Oh, okay. I'll probably have to do some things too then.
Yeah. Plus you got your forecast thing. Plus you got your forecast thing, and Nate started streaming, so it's just kind of a whole bleh. And plus I don't feel well, so you know. It is what it is.
I might leave because you have to go like in 6 minutes. So see ya.
All right. All right. Moment indeed. Crap. Alrighty. I'm actually just going to generally go over what's going on right now, and then I will leave the stage, so to speak. So, at the moment, that complex that was still going on at the beginning of the day in Colorado is still ongoing. All the power to it. Jesus Christ. In addition, the initial storm development in Louisiana seems to have fizzed. As my IM bot erupts. So we'll take a look at that. Starting watch 124. Not gonna bother with that. So we have that. We have the 2 tornado reported. Both of which I'm not convinced are on the ground. This just looks way too disorganized. And the other one just got broad. So, it is what it is. Had a fair bit of things towards the end of the stream, so I consider that relatively successful. Appreciate y'all stopping by. If you guys are new, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you are new, I do streams like this every so often when I'm up to it. But that is besides the point. That will basically do it for me. Thank you all so much for tuning into this severe weather coverage live stream. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like right down below. I'd really do appreciate the support. Also hit the subscribe button if you guys are new around here. Click the notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I go live or post a new severe weather coverage video. And that'll do it for me. I'll see you guys in the next severe weather coverage live stream. Take care. Peace.